school's quite intact. That's a pleasant surprise. Ah, what a magnificent place this once was. The very epicenter of learning here in Appalachia. Truly, nothing is as valuable as a good education. It's we must all. Why, our. So. Or perhaps some. Ah. I admit, the mysteries of Appalachia. If your objective is the present. Now, there's no need. After all. Yeah. Certainly, it was a genuine pleasure.
never noticed who comes and goes?
It does not matter what you may have seen or heard before you graduated, Overseer. That is not my concern. Oh, I see one of your residents has arrived. Come here. We need to discuss this ridiculous request of yours. The Overseer mentioned there would be more people coming. Assuming faculty and staff determine who goes where in.
I might be the only human being connected to this place that's still alive.
No, it does not. And for the record, I was the dissenting opinion on fast tracking. There is one thing I need. A new.
You mean the vault simulation? That's ridiculous.
My programming dictates that this university's purpose is to... The simulation will be run by the Mr. Handy janitorial staff. It is an Glad your chief of security.
I'm not familiar with this test scenario. Professor Bott must have come up with it on his own.
You the new overseer? Heck of a boiling pot you're stepping into. Little tiff between the engineers and the med staff is ready to blow. I don't quite know how to Getting back to it, there was a reactor leak. Kellerman, head engineer's apprentice, rushed in to fix it. Poor kid. That's not the worst. Dr. Loris, head of the medical team, refused to send in help. Quarantined the reactor area so nobody died trying to go in there. Head engineer Brass accused the doctor of murder. Then, a couple days later, people noticed that one of the doctor's assistants, Estella. Everyone thinks it's a revenge killing. No. There's no evidence, no weapon. Sorry I couldn't be of... I'll be here if you need me.
Overseer, huh? We'll see. Not yet. Don't care what security says. Dr. Loris had no right to quarantine the reactor. Leaving Kellerman to die? Murder. That's all there is to it. I want justice, Overseer. Did they tell you how me and my crew scoured every inch of this vault looking for her? Yeah, that's right. Every loose access panel and every vent. You think I wanted anyone else to die? The only one here that cold-blooded is Dr. Couldn't, could we? Only Loris and his staff have access once an area is quarantined. No. Half this vault thinks he did the right thing. You do anything to him now, that split, I want him exposed. Prove to everyone. Huh.
Did you have a question, Overseer? It's not really my place to say, Overseer. But taking either.
Overseer, I'm so glad you've stepped into this little mess of ours. I'm sure you'll resolve the matter swiftly. I'm afraid I can't really comply with that. No, I don't mean to be impertinent, but
If this simulation...
how can I help?
There's probably...
I don't have a feud with Brass. He has a feud with me. I'm only doing my job, Overseer. And I'm sorry to say that, in my medical opinion, the chief engineer is suffering from paranoia and revenge. Oh, nasty business. But I'm not going to apologize. As doctors, we take an oath to do no harm. But sometimes... Simple. You can authorize me to place the head engineer under medical supervision. A combination of chems and therapy. There might be some protest, but I think our combined authority will keep that. Some treatments can seem horrible at first, but it's the welfare of the patient. But it's your decision, of course.
You'll need to talk to Dr. Loris. He's in charge.
Keeping the vault healthy and productive, Overseer. Keeping the vault healthy and productive, Overseer.
Stella, Dr. Loris's assistant. I snuck into the reactor to help Kellerman, but there's not enough time. The reactor is going to go critical. I'm dosing Kellerman with enough right away so he can finish fixing it. But the radiation is going to get us. At least the vault will be safe.
I'm at your service, Overseer. I'm at your service, Overseer.
Anything I can do to... You found her? Poor lass. So she wasn't murdered. She was trying... This is big news, Overseer. We take this to Brass and Loris, it could... At once! Everyone gather in the common area! We have an important announcement from the Overseer.
Until order has been restored.
What's this about, Robinson? I have charts to update.
Maybe the Overseers finally decided to throw your murderous backside in jail.
That's enough! The Overseer has discovered what happened to Estella. This holotape proves she went into the quarantined reactor area on her own. She and Kellerman saved the vault.
They work together. Medical and engineering.
Oh, we've been fools, Brass. Bickering like two old men while the young ran home to solve our problems. It should have been us.
I actually agree with you there.
So that's it then? No more arguing? You'll both work under the Overseer's authority?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the right thing to do.
Good job. That's a solution any Overseer should be proud for getting to. Everyone learns we have to work together.
Well, it appears you passed the test. Yes, back down in the vault. Simulation space is a maintenance area.
It was almost good to see you again, Professor.
Yes, Overseer. I suppose it was. Congratulations on one of your residents passing the program. You must be proud.
Actually, I am. Afraid I don't have my old cap and gown to share with you. Hopefully, what we'll find in the restricted wing will be even better. The restricted wing. Here. This has to be it. Let's see what they left behind.
Welcome, esteemed members of Congress and our armed services, to a very special Vault-Tec presentation. Gold. This rarefied metal has been the backbone of trade since time immemorial. And in the event of nuclear war, this precious resource will once again become invaluable to rebuilding America's economic future. That is why Vault-Tec has been commissioned to build a different and very real vault. Named for the atomic number of the metal it will guard, Vault 79 will be the new home for all of America's gold reserves. Fort Knox will secretly be retired and emptied. Its gold bullion transported to the new vault, where it will be safe behind Vault-Tec's top-of-the-line automated security. Biometric recognition to verify authorized personnel. Sophisticated laser grid fields to ward off intruders. And, in the unlikely event of a breach, military-grade defensive turret systems built in partnership with our friends at Robco. All of this along with Vault-Tec's signature lead-lined containment walls, airtight construction, fusion-powered generators, and automated manufacturing facilities. Vault 79, a golden future for the America we all know and love. Brought to you by Vault-Tec.
For once, the rumor mill gets it right. There is a treasure in that vault. All of America's gold reserves. Even getting into the vault at all is gonna be a challenge. Let alone dealing with that buffet line of intrusion countermeasures. But the reward? Put aside the base instinct of hoarding. Hear me out. What has gold always been used? We could create our own currency. It won't happen overnight. We won't be able to do it alone. We need help. Fortunately, you just made contact with two large groups of people who both seem to have... Not my first pick, but it's hard to argue with your point. Do me a favor.